the definition of Murphy's Law?
Murphy's Law means a supposed law of nature, expressed in various humorous popular sayings, to the effect that anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. This is the reality of the life of Justin and Jess right now. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Which I don't believe in that. I don't. I believe that there's a reason for why everything happens. This weekend, it was Saturday. We had a pretty chill day for the most part. We were kind of bored. We were trying to figure out video ideas, things we could do, and we came up with an idea for doing just like a cooking recipe. We both really love cooking. And so Saturday afternoon, about 5 o'clock, we were leaving the house to go to the grocery to get the stuff to make food, and there's a tree right outside the house that's been leaning over the house since we bought it, and it's about 5 or 6 feet away from the house. We knew eventually we were gonna have to cut it because it could potentially fall. So we're driving down the road and we both look at the tree and just think, man, that really looks a lot lower. To backpedal, the day before Friday, we had a lot of storms come through and a lot of really high winds. Yeah, we saw the tree and it was definitely a lot lower than it normally is. And that's when we both knew that the tree finally fell. Now, thankfully, it didn't fall because it wasn't, you know, straight vertical. It was slanted a little bit, so it really only kind of fell like that. So there's not really any damage to the roof. There's a couple of shingles that are scratched up. There's one shingle that's misplaced, and most of the weight of the tree is sitting on another branch, which is on our neighbor's property, and it's just holding the tree in place, keeping it from crushing the roof of the house. It's Monday morning, it's raining. We're dealing with that today, trying to find somebody who can just get it off the roof for us because we're gonna keep the wood. What do you do when life hits you like a tree? Because that's what it feels like right now. And this is pretty transparent, this is pretty honest for us. Life is not rainbows and butterflies for any of us. We've all got problems that no one really knows about. And there's been a lot of stuff that Jess and I have been dealing with, especially in the past couple of months. We had raccoon damage, and we dealt with insurance April through May with that. We just finished that, just got that finished. And then all of a sudden the tree falls. And so we had to pay out of pocket for that to meet our deductible because we have a very low premium, very high deductible, because you don't think that that stuff is gonna happen in your first year at the house. Sure enough, it does. So here we are. Well, we got it taken care of, guys. We had a crew come out this afternoon and just remove it from the roof. There wasn't any damage up there, so we're thankful for that. And we didn't want them to cut it up and haul it away because that was gonna cost so much more. So I told them, just get it off the roof, put it on the ground, and I'll take care of the rest. But it's rotted down here at the bottom, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to get this out of the ground. And we're gonna cut this up just like that with my hand. We'll cut it up, and I don't know, maybe we'll do something in the back, maybe use some of this wood for seating or something, and then definitely firewood for the winter. But then there's also all of this as well that I'm gonna have to cut up. And then the pool that we bought yesterday, I didn't talk about this, but we bought this yesterday just to have some fun, and look at it now. It's probably sap filled. Is that right?
That's close.
What was it called again?
I don't really know which one you played because you skipped a note.
I did C, D, E flat, F, G, B flat.
You skipped a note.
Oh.
I'm playing A.
So C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat,
You
C.
can't just have a B flat. That's the thing. You either need to do no flats besides your 3, and then both flats on the way back. Yep, E flat, E flat, E flat. That's your melodic minor scale.
Okay, you play it. Play it like really fast.
I can can do it better.
My hands aren't warm enough yet.
Oh, the hands aren't warmed
I made a wrong note.
up. That, ladies and gentlemen, is talent. This girl is talent.
I've been playing for like my whole life.
Play for my whole life. All right, we're here with Jess now. It's been a crazy weekend, a crazy day, yeah?
It's been a crazy life.
It's been a crazy past 2 months, I'd say. What do you do when life hits you like a tree? Because I asked that this morning. I just said it. Obviously, the tree issue, and it feels like life has just been this tree that's just kind of smacked us
It has.
over and over.
I don't handle it very well. A lot of times I don't handle it well. I like to be in control, you could say. So I just like to spend a lot more time with you, of course, my husband, and my little pupperino here.
Tell us what happened with the raccoons, very, very briefly.
So with the raccoons, we ended up having, I guess raccoons got into our attic at some point in time. We never really heard them. I'm not sure when it was, but all of a sudden we like heard this animal going crazy inside of our walls, and it was being electrocuted, I guess. It was biting through an electrical cord, and it was technically a squirrel. So that wasn't even from a raccoon, but raccoons had damaged all of our attic. They tore through our ductwork and some of our electrical wires, and they left a lot of feces up there, which was disgusting. And that attracted squirrels and other types of animals to
Birds.
come in. Yeah, so they came and cleaned everything out. Like, we had to have 3 different guys come out. They had to clean out the poop. Like, that was a whole day of like cleaning poop and insulation. And then we had to have like our ductwork, all of that replaced. And then our electrical guys came out. And on the last day when our electrical guys came out, they ended up cutting a hole in the wall, and they found in our wall, I'm not kidding, 2 birds and 2 squirrels.
Dead.
They were dead. Like, they were mummified, they said. The one squirrel was actually the one that had bitten through the line, and that was new. But the other 3 animals, they were mummified. The guy was like, they're probably like 15 years old or something. So, yeah, that was just in our wall. They checked in the walls. There's nothing else left in there.
Yeah.
That was above the area, though, that there was like the hole in the roof where they were kind of getting in at. It was under our shingles, so it's not just like a straight hole or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got it taken care of. It's all fixed. The only thing now is we just have to repair the small holes that they cut. I think there's 3 or 4 of them, but that shouldn't be too bad to repair.
It took, it all took about 2 months because
Yes.
the electrical work, we weren't able to get that finished. At least 3-4 weeks. It was a month between the duct work, the animal capturing, the duct work, and the electrical work. And so we were out of electricity. The back 2 bedrooms, our bedroom, didn't have electricity for...
We had some electricity, like the overhead lights worked, so it wasn't like we were in complete darkness, but none of the plugs worked. So that really sucked. But we have 3 bedrooms upstairs, and one of the bedrooms upstairs was thankfully unaffected. So we ran a cord. The only plus side about all of this was we caught 3 baby raccoons, and I got to hold a baby raccoon, and it was the best.
They were super cute.
They were really sweet.
But
they weren't raccoons.
Give you rabies.
They weren't raccoons that were in our attic or anything. So they were just happened to be outside. Yeah. The mom had passed away at some point and didn't come back for her babies. So
basically for the past couple of months, it's been pretty hectic for the both of us. Just things that you just don't expect will ever happen. And we don't tell you this stuff so that you'll feel sorry for us and like think, man, they're super depressing and sad. I felt kind of the urge to tell what had happened just to show you that for us, our life is not super perfect, and we know that no one else's is, and that we all have things going on in our lives that pretty much a lot of people don't know about. You know, these 2 situations really kind of, it sucked financially for us. It kind of sucked the life out of us financially, so we're dealing with that right now. And so yeah, I asked the question earlier, what do you do when life hits you like a tree? And this was definitely something for us. And I've been through this in my life several other times, especially financially. And God has always come through. He's always provided. He's always taken care of the financial aspect of things. as long as I'm faithful to him in all aspects, both in giving and my gifts. So it really is a trust factor for me. And I know for you and for us is that we have to, in situations like this, we just have to trust God that he's going to provide for us. Anything that you want to add to that?
We just try to focus on the things that we're thankful for during this time. It's tough to do, but there's so much. I mean, even this view that we have outside our front window.
We have a nice view. Yeah.
It's beautiful. We've got so many great things. So we just try to focus on the things that we're thankful for and not the things that we're lacking. We both have our health. We have an amazing house. We have a wonderful dog. Our family's all doing pretty well. So stuff like that. We try and just focus more on that.
That's right, baby. All in all, when life hits you like a tree, you just have to trust God and trust that he's gonna take care of you. And then just be really thankful and happy that if you have an Australian Shepherd.
He really does love us, doesn't he?
I think so. I think he loves everybody.
Happy boy.
He does. He really loves everyone. If you come to our house, he'll think that's my new best friend.
Unless he doesn't like mean people.
Yeah, if you're mean, don't come to our house.
He knows.
Can't talk about buddy. You'll bark. You'll go bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Because you've been doing that a lot today.
He has been.
In his defense, there's been strangers at the house.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll have another video for you next week. We promise it's going to be a lot more exciting than this one.
Or maybe this week.
Or maybe this week.
Who knows?
Who knows? Depends on what our schedules are like.
Yeah. Peace.